26 foul tip back into the mitt of Luis Hernandez.
Minor league ball in the Kansas City Royals organization.
Bowles at Lincoln Memorial. There's a chopper to third. Braswell's going to go to second. Can they turn? Lineup is shaping up to be something pretty special. Good looking fastball, 93. He looks at a nice fastball at 94. 6 runs batted in.
That leads the SEC, doesn't it?
Yes,
or it was
does.
leading the SEC yesterday.
Headset with him. He's still not done. He may be retiring, but he's not today.
They 2. 5th most home runs in all of baseball as well.
100 guy, Cam Kojal. And that's gloved by Bear Jones at first. On 22 opportunities with runners on third and less than 2 outs. So Iredale looks at ball 1.
Really quick. The last 2 weekends, he's been in the starting role.
And now Rocco Pepe steps in. Fastball up in the zone. 2-1 against the lefty, and the splits certainly don't look
here on campus at LSU.
That ball's hit high in the air, deep to left field.
Gorgeous day in Baton Rouge.
At 13,000 on hand.
It was on Twitter yesterday. I called it, and it is. We still call it the new bridge.
This ball's driven deep to left. But a couple of solo shots, not going to kill you. But it just goes the 29th error of the season, the fewest in the SEC this year. So Jared Jones fouls that one straight back. Chases that one. 0-2 for Arkansas. Can they make it count? They have left 8.
But that's this conference, man. It's like you're on top of the world one weekend, and the next weekend you're in trouble.
Evans fires here.
Got him last year and got his little brother this past.
Out to right field. Jake Brown charges, makes the catch. Here comes the tag. Thomas came charging in. Not enough on. Boy, big swing from Cahillo. That ball is laced into left, right over the outstretched arm. There's a strike to Ryder Helfrich.
Boy, how nice was that block? Right up, the ball hits the chest protector and it goes up over your head.
That one's down in the zone. Hernandez back up the middle. That's a base hit. 2 are going to score. Aloy scores.
.20, as you mentioned, in the first 2 games with runners in scoring position.
Vital Shees will work with the lead for the first time today. Well, joining us now down on that LSU. There's a strike to Jake Brown. Can you imagine the party if Arkansas was around 310, 6 homers, 2 of them yesterday? Brown was probably very 221 average, and he'll look at ball 1. 98 mile.
Oh! That well, he had just got his head out of the way.
Stephen Milam, who homered his last 4, but LSU trying to claim the lead back here. This could be 2, though. The turn at second. Kojal's turn is perfect.
But it just feels like a lot of it's going to come down to the last weekend series, next weekend, and then what you...
I think that's probably the biggest improvement.
In 7 different offensive categories in the SEC.
There is ball 4, so be hard to argue.
And there's some guy.
Lifts that one out to shallow left center, and Stanfield there. Boy, he covers. Lays off the breaking ball.
Sunlight and they're in the shade, or vice versa.
Lifts this one out to left, cut it off the end of the bat. The college baseball, and then an even busier week the following week as the SEC baseball tournament gets under. Nobody out, runner at first, top of the lineup. Chopper to first, they're going to say foul ball. Robinette. Here's the 3-2 to Curiel. Foul tipped, and Helfrich hangs on to it. That ball is mashed deep to right field. Is it enough? He was a really good get in terms of what people.
The Elite Eight my freshman year in basketball, so I didn't get out to the baseball team until conference play had already.
Kind of like your dad sometimes, right? Then you get old, you realize maybe he wasn't as foolish. Helfrich with a double and an RBI. He's got 2 doubles today. That is ball 4 just off the plate. And got the call that babies had to be delivered. Here's Braswell. Scoops, fires, throws. Another one off the plate. Fouls that one off the netting. We'll do it again. Second 4. And that's how you hit 441 on a 3-2 pitch at 99 mile.
Changes. Then you're thinking strikeout.
Runner to first, fair ball. Bear Jones bobbles it and step on the bat.
Another big arm. I mean, velo is king now, and everybody's chasing velo, you know. But I've always said.
That's crazy to think they're missing by that big a margin now.
But because we have that right there, we have 99, we have these shapes.
Couple of home runs. Well, he is a.
It was so nasty.
That
had like
really
7
good.
hairs on my top lip.
Oh my goodness. Little check swing to third. Iredale makes the throw. Avalon, little chopper out to second. Dickinson fields, throws, close play. Boy,
Hey, please.
Fouls off 100.
Ball's got to be looking like an ass.
Friday night at 1:17 a.m. Fouled off at the plate. 57, and against Tennessee, I think it was at 9:55.
That's right, because you can't start.
Starting second baseman Nolan Sousa to an injury. Kind of revamped their infield a little bit. The work he's doing.
Absolutely.
Swing and a miss by Mott. Up and in on Milam. Ground ball out to second. Gobbled up there by Kozel, and he'll make the easy.
It's been the relievers. As a hitter, it's a ball out of the hand. He just kind of oozes back over the outside part.
And then keep my thoughts to myself. Boy, that ball's blistered to the right side. Played 50 of 51 games at third base for Arkansas this year. Guys play 3 years at the same place anymore. I mean, it's going to be.
When you have free, you get everything at home.
Chopper out to third. Iredale makes a play.
The Cubs and the Braves.
He's probably at that Mother's Day double. Got him. Gibbler gets it done. Took 8 pitches, but. So we just saw the swipe of the leg with the glove by Williams. Is that saying?
Pretty good battle going on here. Left.
Fouls that one off again.
Little 95.
Supposed to even not attempt to swing. Robinette is the first out of the inning, and that one one's up and away. Lineup for the Hogs here in the 8th. Boy, now it's 3-0.
How about that little 3-0 breaking ball?
Yeah.
Look at that, 98. What does that mean? That ball just stays on plane. Gravity doesn't affect it. You'll see a lot of swings just like that. Because the hitter expects when it comes to throwing strikes.
Well, figured it out here and gets LSU off the field with a runner at third base. After 7. Called strike 3 on Hernandez. 1 out. First pitch he sees, smashes a base hit to the right side.
Walks off the field, strikes a guy. I was like, oh my gosh, don't you ever do that
Jace
again.
right there. That's my man.
That's a Jace.
Stanfield high chopper, danger zone.
And run in scoring position.
In the top of the lineup, Derek Curiel, the freshman. 0 for 3 today.
Sitting down in the tunnel, not too far from the action.
That one misses inside. Ground ball to the right side. Gobbled up there by Kozel. He'll throw to the job LSU did getting off the field, not allowing Arkansas to put up that 6th run. Left the runner stranded at third base.
Rouge turned down a lot of money.
Oh, that ball's just hammered. It is a...
They're an indicator, but reading bats is the most important thing.
Runner goes. Check swing. Throw down to second. 2-0 count to Helfrich. Squares up again. This time they 2-1 the count. That one's up and in.
Move the ball.
Nice job by her. The average with 13 home runs. There's a little blooper out to left. Long run.
Remember him coming in? Charlie Sheen. Oh, that day's there.
Called strike 3. And
especially if you got to play that first day on Tuesday, it makes no sense to go home.
another strike.